All right, welcome to our Golf Live Picks segment. I'm Ryan Asselta, joined by Sean Zak, and we're getting ready for the Shriners Hospital for Children Open, of course, out in Las Vegas. TPC Summerlin, your defending champ Rod Pampling, as the tour makes its way back from the Asia swing. And Sean, looking at this field, a couple big names in there. Who do you like this week?
I like a guy who's from Vegas, Ryan Moore. He went to college there. He lives there now. He plays this event basically every year, and he tends to contend just about every year. He's won it in the past. I think it kind of all adds up for him. He doesn't play poorly here, so you got to like him. All
right, I'm going with another guy who's kind of a local. He's from Utah, likes desert golf. That's Tony FINAU. I think Tony is primed for a win. He's been playing some good golf. He had the T11 last week at the HSBC, T26 at the CJ Cup, and prior to that, the second place finish at the Safeway to start the season. Tony likes playing out there. He's had some success in 15 and 14 out at TPC Summerlin. I like the long hitter Tony FINAU this week. How about a guy, a value pick, a little further down the rankings you like?
If you look down past the top 50, you got Keegan Bradley at number 65. He's slowly becoming more relevant. His game has brought him back. He's got a second place finish already once this year. So I know he might have forgot about him the last couple of years, but bring him back into your lineup because he's playing probably the best golf he has maybe since 2014.
All right, I may raise a few eyebrows, but I'm with a guy who only had one top 10 in 2017, and that's Smiley Kaufman. The reason being, he loves this golf course. He got his first win, career PGA Tour win at TPC Summerlin. He closed in 2015 with a 61 to win that tournament, so obviously he can get going there. Struggled last year in 2017 season, but he's getting the game going, putting in the work. Finished fourth last week at the Sanderson. I like where he's headed. I'm going to smile for Smiley this week out at TPC. How about a guy who you don't like, who you're staying away from this week?
Yeah, Bubba Watson, normally a really good, reliable fantasy bet just because he makes a lot of birdies. He just didn't make many birdies in 2017, and he hasn't really played much, going into this week's event. He hasn't played this event in a decade. As far as him being his reliable self, I don't think that happens this week.
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from another major champ like yourself did, and that's Jimmy Walker, a guy who has been struggling since that diagnosis with Lyme disease, hasn't played since the Northern Trust, which was a miscut, and he had just one top 10 the entire year as well. I think he's working his way back. I think he probably needs a little more time before you put him in your roster. For Sean, I'm Ryan. We'll see you next week right here on Golf.com.